How to keep track of small business expenses. Did you know that most businesses go out of business because they don't have enough funding? Well, the bigger problem is they are not keeping track of their liabilities and their expenses. I'm going to show you some major easy ways to keep track of your expenses so that you can make more money in your small business. Let's go.
Noel. Yeah, she can fix that. If you gotta get it done, or you need to do it better, well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
So let's talk about all of the benefits there are to being a successful small business owner. As a small business owner, when I first started, I was amazingly happy to be able to quit my job and own my time. Yeah, there was some stressful moments because my paychecks weren't coming in every 2 weeks and I had really got used to that. But let me tell you the benefits of being able to own your own time, not have to clock in, be able to pick your clients, your customers, who you want to work with, have no limits on your income. As an entrepreneur, I can work as much as I want to and make as much money as I want to. There are months when I make hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. I've had my best months have been, over $500,000 a month, nearing $1 million. And then some months I've only made $20,000 or $30,000 a month because I was away. But again, as an entrepreneur, as a small business owner, you get to decide. And that is really the freedom of why you are doing this. And if you set your businesses up properly, which I'm teaching you to do, you can have the same time freedom. Because it's really time plus money that gives you the freedom to have the life that you want and the life that you deserve. So let's get into how we are going to track these expenses so that you can truly own your time in your small business. So step one, you need to review your expenses daily. I know that so many people think that this is a hassle and this is a headache, but this is really teaching you how to get stronger at being a business owner. It is very painful in the beginning to start looking at your checking account every single day. Trust me, because some days it goes up and down and it starts to cause anxiety for some people. But truly, if you want to be a successful small business owner and not always have a small business, have a business that does make lots of money for you, you're going to have to review your expenses daily. Every single morning when I wake up after I've meditated and I've cleared my mind and I've done my morning routine, I check my bank accounts. I check to see how much money is in there. I check to see the debits that are coming out. I'm able to see disputes. I'm able to see people charging me for things that they should not be charging me for. I'm able to see bills and auto drafts of things I don't want, I don't need, I don't use. So if you create the habit of looking at your checking account every single day, this will help you track your expenses. This is probably the number one thing that most entrepreneurs that are not successful, this is the thing they are not doing. And the thing that successful entrepreneurs like myself do, we check our accounts every single day. Every day I'm looking to see what came out, where did that money go, and I see my expenses. This allows me to change and pivot my business as I need to, and I'm able to quickly handle things, and my account never goes negative or anything like that. I know the balance on my account. I know where I stand. Now, I'm being honest with you. It's not easy in the beginning. In the beginning, maybe it causes you stress because you don't have all the money that you want to. But as you start to visualize and see the money that you want in your account and you get used to practicing it, just like going to the gym, it hurts at first, but then it gets really easy. It's the same thing. Looking at your account every day is not easy in the beginning as an entrepreneur because it's not something you're used to doing, but successful entrepreneurs do it every single day. So make sure that you're looking at that account every single day. All right. Number two, when you are looking at the account every single day, start canceling the non-essentials. Like I said, you are a new business owner, you are a small business owner, and we have to be lean, clean, and mean. We do not pay for stuff that we don't need. We do not, buy extra stuff. We are running a business, and this is not fun and games. This is about making money. So if you are spending money on things that you don't need, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Just cancel them. All the non-essentials. This is so powerful because most businesses that are not successful, they're usually bleeding money because they're duplicating things. They're paying for stuff they don't need. They may be paying for, appointment setters, and they have Calendly and You Can Book Me, and they have Zoom, and then they also have, StreamYard and, just different softwares that do the same thing. And if you're paying for things that you don't need to pay for, your business is going to go down. So start to cancel all of the non-essentials and track your expenses and only pay for the things that you need and use in your business. This will not only make your business more efficient, this will make people lend you more money because they see that you are only, because they will ask you sometimes when you go to get funding, hey, what do you, does this do? And you can easily tell them and get rid of, show them that you have a very lean business where you keep track of your expenses. Wow, did you catch that point? Make sure you like this video and make sure you also subscribe to this channel because we are headed to 1 million subscribers in the next couple of months and I need your help. Hit that subscribe button and make sure you click the little notification bell so you don't miss any of this awesome content that I'm bringing to you almost every single day. Let's get back to this. And then last but not least, when it comes to tracking your expenses, do not be afraid to borrow. Yeah, I know some of my audience really get uncomfortable when I talk about debt and borrowing money, but I'm going to be really honest with you. There is no big business that doesn't have debt. If you're watching television, if you are watching ABC, network, YouTube, Google, Walmart, Amazon, whatever business we are talking about, they have debt. If they are a big business. And so you cannot be a business that's afraid of debt. Now, let me tell you the secret. Businesses have debt in the business's name, okay? It's not like Noelle has all these debts in Noelle's name. They are in Noelle's business's name. So do not be afraid to borrow money in your business's name. It will strengthen your business. It will provide you more capital to grow your business. Most businesses that are able to borrow money, statistically speaking, are stronger, okay? Because obviously they don't lend to businesses that are falling apart. And it's kind of like, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Do you need money to have money, or is having money the reason why you don't need money? Very interesting, right? So the key to it is do not be afraid. You are a business, you are a small business, but small businesses too have debt, and that is how they become big businesses. Now, in order to borrow from your business, you're going to need a business checking account. One of the easiest ways to get funded as a small business is by showing your business checking account statements. There are tons of lenders that will lend to you with just 3 or 6 months worth of business checking account statements. North One will allow you to set up an account really easily. In fact, you can do it in less than 3 minutes. It's a virtual bank that's all over. You can get the account set up easily. You can use your debit card at thousands of locations, and it is an amazing way to have the things that you need for your business, the checking account, and have the statements that you need to start getting funding for your business so that you can have a stronger business that is not afraid if your expenses go up. That's the key to all of this.